This segment is brought to you by View. See all properties Australia-wide with view.com.au.
If you went to school in Victoria, you'll know exactly where I am. That's right, Sovereign Hill in Ballarat. This is the largest open-air museum in the Southern Hemisphere, set in the 1850s when everyone congregated in this part of the world in the hope of actually finding their fortune. These days, the gold isn't just in the ground, it's on the ground because real estate in Ballarat is some of the most affordable in the country, and it's a great place to make a home. Hello, Tim.
Good day.
I am so ready to learn how to pan.
Fantastic. So we'll start by going through a bit of theory, and that is that gold is one of the densest metals on the face of planet Earth. Therefore, it's always going to be at the bottom of everything it's in. We want to find the bottom of the creek, dig nice and deep, and fill our pan up, and then we start getting rid of what we don't want.
All right, then you get down.
Fill your pan up with lots of water, give it a good shake. That's it, yep. But we want to get rid of all of the rocks and be left with only a small handful of sand.
Oh, my God.
That hopefully houses...
A bit of gold.
Well, a bit of gold, lots and lots of gold.
See, I'm going in with low expectations, and then that way I'll be pleasantly surprised.
So what we want to do is just gently tilt our pan around, and you use that water to wash away your wash dirt up the top there.
OK. I have a lot of dirt up there still.
I reckon you'll find some.
There's quite a bit. So give me a bit of a history of Ballarat.
So the history of Ballarat, it was a small, tranquil, little peaceful part of the world. In August 1851, a couple of miners found some gold in a place just a few hundred metres sort of from where we're standing. Now ironically called Poverty Point, where they found quite a lot of gold and started the world's largest gold rush the world had seen up until this point in time. So it brought people from every quarter of the globe in search of their fortune. And that's sort of, you know, the beginning of the Ballarat's history we know today.
And Ballarat these days, and I guess Sovereign Hill, I mean, this has become such a huge attraction, hasn't it?
It's an institution that most people in the state are familiar with. A lot of people came here for schooling when they were younger, and we're starting to hit multi-generational visitation now. So people who came here in the 70s and 80s had children who are now having their own children, and so we're bringing grandparents, parents, and young kids all throughout the ages.
OK, well, it's not quite the welcome nugget, but I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm in the middle of Sturt Street. It's one of the main streets here in Ballarat, but you could pick pretty much any street in town. And one of my favourite features of Ballarat is they've retained so much of the original architecture. It is just beautiful to look at. But better still, there's great shopping. You've got all the big names, you've got little boutiques, you've got fantastic cafes, little wine bars, restaurants, and a big cinema. And all of this is just 5 minutes from what I think is one of the best botanic gardens anywhere that you can find. So, Sean, I can see why you asked me to meet you here. What a beautiful part of the world.
I know, and Lake Windaree is sort of like our jewel in the crown here at Ballarat. So it's sort of everyone's out. You've got the rowers, the walkers, the duck feeders, the swans. It's just beautiful.
Not to mention there's a great little restaurant and
perfect,
music
and that's just a
playing
number. There's a heap of them around the water, around the shore here.
Yeah, it's pretty big, isn't it?
It is.
It's got a bit of history, sporting history.
It has. 1956, the rowing for the Melbourne Olympics was done here at Ballarat.
So, I mean, you've been in Ballarat a very long time, a real estate agent that lived here with your 4 kids. Tell me what you actually love about the town itself.
Honestly, it's just a great place to live. We've got all of the creature comforts, so we've still got great schools, good cafes. The food scene's unreal now. It's changed a lot over the last few years, but it's still got that sort of character and charm of a country town. Look, affordability is the big one. That's probably the first thing that gets them here. And once they're here, though, the lifestyle's what keeps them. There's a really sort of broad range. So we go everywhere from around the water here, from the multi-million-dollar homes, to then we've got new estates that have been planned really well around the growth of Ballarat. So the council's done a great job in the way that the future-proofing things for it to grow with these estates. You can live in a smart home in one of the outer suburbs in these new modern areas, or you can come into Golden Point or Soldiers Hill, have a period-style home, all for a fraction of what it'd cost you down the city.
Wow. Can we actually have a look at one of the more affordable options that you've got?
I'd love to. I've got a little place in Peak Street in Golden Point that's just got all the character and charm, bit of a backyard, and under 600 grand. That's sort of what the go-to is for these families.
I want to see this.
Let's go.
Gosh, if only we knew which one was for sale.
Exactly. This is it, 14 Peak Street in Golden Point.
This is so cute.
Oh, no, pretty little house. Got all that period charm, the bullnose veranda, lead-light windows, but then this pretty tree-lined street as well.
That's magic. And what, you said this was 3 bedrooms?
3 better and under 600 grand.
Can we have a look at
Bang for your buck, let's go. Come on in.
Oh, you've got me at the high ceilings.
Oh, no, the fretwork, the lead block windows, beautiful.
And generous-sized bedrooms.
They are.
Great. Wow. OK, this is seriously impressive. I mean, apart from first-home buyers, who else are you finding is just falling in love with a place like this?
Real mix, Joe. We've sort of got the young families that are moving up from Melbourne, but there's also a lot of investors back in the market again. Great value for money. The returns are good. The demand's strong. Yeah.
I guess another thing that you can do is you can head to view.com.au, or you can check it out in their app, and you can actually go and have a look at what's happening in Ballarat. Get all your local intel, have a look at what's for sale, have a look at what is, you know, what's actually sold.
Yep.
Look at the styling of the place. I mean, somebody has done their research here. It looks absolutely spectacular. But the other great thing is that they have their free or no-cost listing feature, which saves you an absolute bundle and guarantees you exposure.
Oh, absolutely. And the cost of advertising your house for sale these days is blown right out, so a product like this is fantastic.
Yeah, the premium listing treatment.
Absolutely.
I mean, when I look at this home, I just see potential. Are you finding that there's a lot of people who are actually looking at this and then looking at the backyard and going, there's plenty I can do?
100%. Like, it's neat and comfortable the way that it is, but the fact that it's got the backyard means it future-proofs them to extend and grow with it.
And are you seeing a lot of people doing a lot of renovating at the moment?
So much of it, especially through these areas here, these tree-lined streets, period-style homes. A lot of people will knock it off from here and then put that modern extension on the back.
Honestly, this has been unreal to have a look through. So thank you for your time today and for taking me on a tour of your town.
Pleasure.
You've got
proud of it.
Backup career coming.